The Galactic Council Hall was silent. Thousands of alien leaders sat in floating seats, watching the giant screen in front of them. On the screen was a single blue planet. Earth. The Council called it a mistake of nature. Too much gravity. Too much water. Too many storms. Too many predators. Earth was officially ranked as a Class-9 Deathworld. A world where life should not survive. A world where intelligent species should never evolve. And yet, humans did. That fact alone made many council members angry. They are reckless, one elder said. They ignore danger, said another. They think pain is normal, whispered a third. The council decided to prove a point. They announced a new survival test for elite alien cadets. The goal was simple. Drop them on Earth. Let the planet teach them fear. The cadets were told the truth. Earth would break their bodies. Earth would crush their minds. Earth would kill the weak. Some cadets protested. Some cried. Some froze in fear. But orders were orders. Within hours, transport ships moved toward Earth. Inside one ship, young alien cadets sat in silence. Their armor felt heavy. Their breathing was fast. Their hearts beat too loud. One cadet looked at the data screen again. Gravity stress fatal in minutes, it read. Native life extremely hostile. Survival chance below 10%. The cadet closed his eyes. He believed he would die today. The ships entered Earth's atmosphere. Flames covered the windows. The hull shook violently. Several cadets screamed. One lost consciousness. Then suddenly, silence. The ships landed. The doors opened. The cadets expected pain. They expected alarms. They expected death. Instead, they felt air. Heavy air. Warm air. Their legs shook as they stepped outside. Gravity pressed down on them like an invisible weight. Some cadets collapsed instantly. Their suits struggled to adjust. The planet felt alive. The ground felt solid and unforgiving. Trees surrounded the landing zone. Tall, dark, and silent. Strange sounds came from every direction. The cadets huddled together in fear. This was it. The beginning of the end. Then they saw them. Humans. A group of humans walked toward the landing site. No armor. No heavy weapons. They wore simple clothing. Carried bags on their backs. One human waved casually. Another sipped liquid from a metal container. The cadets stared in shock. Why were the natives not afraid? Why were they so calm? A human stepped forward, a tall one with calm eyes. He looked at the shaking alien cadets and smiled. All right everyone, the human said. Welcome to the training camp. The cadets froze. Training camp. One alien officer checked his translator. It was correct. Another human laughed softly. Looks like we got new recruits. The alien commander felt fear for the first time in his life. These humans were not scared of Earth. They were comfortable here. They lived on this world. They trained on this world. The commander realized something terrifying. This planet did not try to kill humans. It made them strong. As the sun slowly moved across the sky, the humans began setting up shelters, starting fires, giving simple instructions. The alien cadets watched in silence. They had been sent here to die. But the humans around them looked relaxed. One human looked back at the aliens and said calmly, "Night survival starts soon." The jungle grew louder. And for the first time, the alien cadets understood the truth. Earth was not the test. Humans were. The alien cadets stood still, trying to understand the planet around them. Earth felt wrong to their bodies. The gravity pushed down on every bone, every muscle, every breath. Each step felt heavy, like walking through invisible water. Some cadets leaned on each other to stay upright. Their suits beeped with warning signals. Pressure overload. Heart rate unstable. Muscle strain detected. From the alien point of view, Earth was already attacking them. The air was thick and wet. Too much oxygen. Too many unknown particles. One cadet coughed and fell to his knees. His vision blurred. His balance failed. The ground itself felt hostile. Uneven, hard, unforgiving. Then there were the sounds. The jungle around them was never silent. Leaves moved without wind. Branches cracked in the distance. Something growled far away. The alien cadets turned in every direction. Weapons ready. Fear rising. Their scanners struggled. Too many life forms. Too many heat signals. Too many unknown readings. On their home worlds, nature was calm. Controlled. Predictable. Here, nature felt wild and angry. One cadet whispered, "This world wants us dead." At the edge of the camp, a large insect crawled across a rock. Its body hard. Its legs sharp. The cadets panicked. Several aimed weapons at it. Before they could fire, a human casually stepped forward, crushed the insect with a boot, and kept walking. No fear. No reaction. The alien cadets stared in disbelief. Further away, a loud roar echoed through the trees. A massive shape moved between shadows. The cadets froze. Some cried out. Some tried to run. Their training told them to retreat. Their instincts screamed danger. But the humans only looked up. One human smiled slightly. "Just wildlife," he said calmly. "They usually avoid the camp." Avoid. The alien commander could not understand that word. How could predators avoid prey? The weather changed without warning. Dark clouds rolled across the sky. The air grew colder. The wind picked up speed. Rain began to fall. Heavy and fast. The ground turned slippery. Mud formed within minutes. One cadet slipped and hit the ground hard. Pain sensors overloaded. The human instructor helped him up with one hand. "Careful," he said. "Earth likes to test balance." Test. Everything here was a test. The humans continued moving. Setting up shelters. Placing ropes. Marking safe paths. They worked smoothly. As if they had done this many times before. The alien cadets struggled to keep up. Breathing hard. Limbs shaking. One cadet finally asked, his voice weak, "How do you live here?" The human looked at him, surprised. "Live," he said. "We train here." That word again. Train. As the light began to fade, the jungle grew louder. More movement. More sounds. Eyes watched from the darkness. The alien commander felt cold fear spread through his body. This planet was not just dangerous. It was endless. And yet, the humans seemed relaxed. Sharing food. Checking equipment. Laughing quietly. From the alien point of view, Earth was a monster. From the human point of view, Earth was normal. As night slowly approached, the alien cadets realized something terrifying. If this was only the beginning, they might not survive the night. The human instructor gathered everyone near the camp. The alien cadets stood in a loose group. Tired. Shaking. Breathing hard. Their suits showed red warnings. Muscle damage. Stress overload. Energy loss. From the alien point of view, they had already survived a disaster. From the human point of view, the day had just started. "All right," the instructor said calmly. "Rule number 1, stay together." The aliens listened closely, expecting complex commands, advanced survival systems. Instead, the human continued. "Rule number 2, don't panic." The alien commander felt confused. Panic was normal on a death world. Panic meant survival. But humans spoke as if panic was a choice. The instructor pointed toward the trees. "Night will be cold," he said. "So we build shelter." The humans moved quickly, cutting branches, tying ropes, covering frames with simple sheets. The alien cadets watched in disbelief. No machines. No force fields. Just hands and tools. One cadet tried to help, but the gravity made his arms weak. He dropped a branch and fell to one knee. Before he could panic, a human helped him up. Slow movements, the human said. Save energy. Save energy. On their worlds, energy was endless. Here, energy mattered. As the shelters took shape, the instructor spoke again. This is a survival drill. You will learn by doing. Drill. The alien commander could not understand. This world could kill them. Why was it a drill? The humans started a fire. Using stones and metal tools. Flames rose. Warm and steady. Several alien cadets stepped closer. Their bodies shaking from cold and fear. One cadet collapsed suddenly. His suit alarm screamed. The aliens panicked. Shouting. Calling for medical help. The human instructor knelt beside the cadet. Checked his breathing. Lifted his head slightly. Low oxygen shock, the human said calmly. Give him water. Water. A simple solution. The cadet slowly opened his eyes. Still alive. The alien commander felt his fear shift into confusion. Humans were not ignoring danger. They were managing it. As the fire burned, the instructor gathered everyone again. Tonight is simple, he said. Stay warm, stay alert, and trust your team. Trust. The alien cadets looked at each other. Different species. Different worlds. Trust was rare. The jungle sounds grew louder. Closer. Some cadets trembled. Weapons shaking in their hands. The instructor noticed and spoke firmly. Fear keeps you alive. But fear without control kills you. The alien commander felt those words sink deep. Humans did not remove fear. They trained with it. The instructor assigned positions. Watch shifts. Fire duty. Shelter checks. Every task was simple. Clear. Direct. The alien cadets followed slowly. Still afraid. But focused. One cadet finally asked, his voice quiet. Why do you live on this world? The instructor paused. Looked at the dark trees. Then at the fire. We were born here, he said. So we learn. Learn. As night fully arrived, the fire crackled. Shadows moved at the edge of the camp. The alien commander realized something important. Humans did not survive Earth by chance. They survived because they adapted. And tonight, the alien cadets would learn the same way. Night fell quickly on Earth. The sky turned dark. Clouds covered the stars. The jungle became louder. Every sound felt closer. Every shadow felt alive. The alien cadets sat near the fire. Their eyes wide. Their bodies tense. From their point of view, the night was a living threat. Something moved in the trees. Leaves shook without wind. Branches cracked slowly. One cadet gripped his weapon too tight. His hands shaking. On his home world, nights were silent. Safe. Controlled. Here, night felt hungry. A distant howl echoed through the jungle. Several cadets cried out. One covered his ears. Another stepped back in fear. The human instructor stood up calmly. Listening. Watching. Stay still, he said quietly. Do not run. Run. Every instinct inside the alien cadets screamed to run. Another sound followed, closer this time. Eyes reflected the firelight from the darkness. Many eyes. The alien commander felt true terror. This was the moment they were sent for. One cadet broke. He turned and ran into the jungle. Screaming. The commander shouted for him to stop. But it was too late. The jungle swallowed the cadet. Without hesitation, two humans grabbed lights and moved. Fast. Focused. Stay here, the instructor ordered. The alien cadets watched in horror as the humans disappeared into the darkness. Minutes felt like hours. The jungle roared. Something large moved. Branches snapped loudly. Rain began again. Cold and heavy. The fire flickered. Almost dying. The alien commander thought this was the end. Then a human voice shouted from the darkness. Found him. Relief hit the camp like a wave. The humans returned, dragging the lost cadet between them. He was alive, injured, terrified. The humans treated his wounds quickly, tearing cloth, using simple tools. "No one moves alone," the instructor said firmly. "Not here." The jungle did not stop. A massive shape moved closer to the camp. Heavy footsteps, deep breathing. The firelight revealed a huge predator at the edge of the clearing. The alien cadets froze, weapons raised, fear complete. The instructor stepped forward slowly, raised one hand. "Easy," he whispered. The predator watched, sniffed the air, then turned away. Gone. The alien cadets could not believe it. The commander felt his legs weaken. That creature could have killed them all. But it did not. The humans returned to their positions, as if nothing special had happened. Hours passed. Cold crept into bones. Fatigue burned muscles. The alien cadets struggled to stay awake. The humans rotated watch shifts, checked shelters, kept the fire alive. When fear returned, they spoke calmly. When panic rose, they controlled it. Slowly, something changed. The alien cadets began to copy them, breathing slower, moving carefully. As the night began to fade, the jungle sounds softened. Light appeared between the trees. Morning. The alien commander looked around. All cadets were alive, bruised, exhausted, shaken, but alive. As the sun rose over the camp, the commander understood the truth. The night was not meant to kill them. It was meant to teach them. And humans were the only teachers strong enough for Earth. Morning light spread across the jungle. Mist rose from the ground. Birds called from the trees. The night finally released its grip. The alien cadets slowly stood up. Bodies sore. Eyes tired. But alive. The alien commander counted them again. Once. Twice. No one was missing. On a Class-9 Deathworld. This should not have been possible. The humans moved calmly through the camp, putting out the fire, packing equipment, sharing food. One human handed a small meal to an alien cadet. "Eat," he said simply. "You earned it." Earned. The cadet stared at the food, then accepted it with shaking hands. Hours later, a Galactic Council ship arrived above the clearing. Council observers watched through sensors, expecting bodies, expecting failure. What they saw instead confused them. Alien cadets standing, walking, learning. No mass casualties. No panic. The council demanded an explanation. The alien commander stood before the human instructor, then turned to the sky. "We survived," he said slowly, "because humans taught us." The council went silent. "How?" an elder demanded. "How did you survive a world designed to kill?" The commander looked at the humans, then back at the observers. "Earth was not trying to kill us," he said. "We were unprepared." The council did not like that answer. They asked the humans to explain themselves. The instructor stepped forward, hands relaxed, voice calm. "We did not cheat," he said. "We did not change the planet. We only did what we always do." That answer confused them even more. One council member asked, "Why would you train on such a world?" The instructor paused, looked at the trees, at the sky, at the ground beneath his feet. "This is our home," he said. "We grow up here. So we learn early." Learn. The council reviewed the data again. Human injury records, training history, survival statistics. The truth became impossible to ignore. Humans were not strong because they lived on a safe world. They were strong because their world was not safe. Earth's classification was changed. Not from Deathworld, but to something new. Adaptive world. The alien cadets were ordered to return home. Their test complete. Before leaving, the commander turned to the instructor and bowed slightly. A gesture of respect. You face danger every day, the commander said, and call it life. The instructor smiled faintly. For us, he replied, it is just normal. As the ships lifted into the sky, the alien cadets looked down at Earth one last time. What they once feared, they now understood. Earth was not cruel. It was honest. It punished weakness, but rewarded effort. Back in the Galactic Council Hall, the elders watched the final report. Silence filled the room. One sentence stood at the end of the file. What the galaxy calls a death world, humans simply call home. And for the first time, the galaxy feared humans, not because they were violent, but because they endured.